Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so I'm short on this, and I'm very, very small, short on this yellow bar here. Looks like it's gonna probably stop me out here, but it's not gonna hurt me. I'm small, small, like super small. 91's my stop. 88.25 first target. 86.50 final. But I have a 91 stop. I'm super small. Can't get hurt. Can't get hurt here. I've got a 88.25 first target. 86.50 final. Boop, boop, ba-da, ba, ba-da-da. All right, we're narrow range. Now, the reason I'm liking short just a little bit, okay, is you have snakes below us here on your 5 minute, 15 minute, and 2 minute. Okay. So the marginal propensity for this to move down is higher than it for it to move up. All right. If you're new, here is let me find the button. Hold on, hold on. Here's the basics of what we do. Okay, absolutely free, absolutely free. And then we have a Discord, FCDS. We have a Discord, completely free, right here, and they'll explain the snakes to you. Okay, 32 SMA, 64 SMA, and 96 SMA, red, white, and blue. When you have white outside of blue and red, the marginal propensity for it to move to that level is very high. Let me show you what I mean. Look at this. It's doing it right now, right as we're talking about it. Let's fucking go. First target hit. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. Uh, those of you that are new and those of you that have not completed the what does it actually mean for a snake? Okay. Red. Okay. Red, white, blue. I'm going to move this in a little bit more. Okay. When white is outside of red and blue, and you have this snake mouth, okay, the marginal propensity for it to move back to it is very, very high. Why? Because losing traders are long right here with their stop right here. Whack! Smoked like a pack of cigarettes, right? What did I get? One tick for my target, you rat bastards? What is the low? Yeah, one tick for my final. One tick for my final. One tick from my 1R. Bastards. I did get 1R on my leg sweep. One tick from my final target. You rat bastards. Now, the reason I'm light, your 2 minute and 15-minute are in order. Let me show you what I mean. All right, those of you that are new here, okay, this is a very simple chart. Very, very simple. Price, VWAP, 200. Very, very simple. Price, VWAP, 200. And so what we want to do is we want to stay light. We want to stay light on the downside. Okay, even though we had those snakes down there, they did get hit. Okay, now we're moving back up. I did lose just a little bit on that trade, just a little bit. So okay, 15-minute is in order upwards. Let's go to the 5-minute. Here's a little bit of divergence here. Look at your VWAP in relation to your 200. Ew, that says hold on a minute, right? Hold on. Okay, now this should have been a move, right? But it's not, right? There's no cross of the 200 and the V Wappleton. We're chilling. We're chilling. Now, did I get stopped out? Yes. Am I dying? No, I'm down $3 after commissions. $3 after commissions. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the larger time frames. Let's see if we can find any sort of method to this madness. All right, going to the larger time frames. The level we're watching here is 760250. 760250. Okay, and then we have the high to high trend line here. Okay, right now, which is roughly 67 to 70. Okay. Now that sucks that I just got stopped out at 91, right? But who gives a shit, right? Who cares? Next, right? All right, now we are the narrowest range of the last 7 days. Those of you that are new, this is very important. Those of you that have been here a while, muy importante, you know this, right? Because we're the narrowest range of the last 7 trading days, we're going to use the Keltner channels on the 2-minute chart. On the 2-minute chart. 20, okay, it's 20, 2.5, and 0. Okay, I'll put it in here for us. Zero is the displacement. Ooh, stopped me out and then took it down. You dirty rats. I did hear some sort of buy signal on the 5. Um, um, come on, come back here. 90-25 final, 90-25 final. First target leg sweep out. 90-25, and then 2R is 91-25. Bang! Hey, I'm green. Hey, I'm green 1 point. Oh, unos puentes. Unos puentes. Happy Friday, everybody. We're kicking some booty. 2 for 3, 2 for 3. I'm up 1 point. 1 point net. One point in each account. Oh. Oh, I'm up 2 points, but commissions have got me by the boo-boo. My bad. My bad. Net 1 point. Net 1 point. Now look at this. We still have the leg sweep. One tick from the stop. Look at this. Still good. Still good. I'm out at 91.75 though. The short didn't work. Worked like a fart in church. Look at this. It's coming. Bohica. Now here's what we would have liked to have. Okay. This is close. Let me look really cool doing this. This is close. Good morning, everyone. But it's not right. Okay, so we want paint right here, not right here. Okay, right here. If this were paint, this is the 5-minute chart. If this were paint, balls deep, fam, balls deep long. Okay, even the ladies, Nerf balls, soccer balls, tennis balls. If you don't know where balls deep long comes from, folks, that's you'll find it on the internet. Just Google it. If you don't know who Tom Dante is, Trader Dante, the dude is hilarious. Hilarious. Talks about balls deep trading. That's a technical term. Oh, we're coming up on the high to high trendy. Now, on the 1 minute, it's the reason I took the 5-minute long. Okay, let me be very, very clear. The reason I took the 5-minute long is look at the failure right here. Look at this. Look at this. This is the perfect card, right? Right here. This is our highest probability trade. It failed. Okay. Next point. Yeah. Okay. Now, most people have it drawn like this. Watch. Most people have it drawn either like this or like this. Okay. So the debate is this the breakout or not? Look at that. Boom. Right back down to that trend line. Let's watch. Anyone take that T2 since it was only 2 points? Muchos buenos. Muchos buenos. Let me tell you why it was muchos buenos. And if you haven't learned, my Spanish sucks. Okay. All right. Now, here's why it was bueno. Okay, this is key. Clutch. Okay, looking at this chart, 5-minute. Okay. Red, uh, red, white, green. Okay. Green, execute. Those of you that want this red, white, and blue, excuse me, red, white, and green. Okay. And it also, dang it, it also comes with this. Okay. Can you guys see that? Yeah, a little bit. Okay, right here. It also comes with this. Okay. It's all over in the Discord for you. The Discord. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Somebody just reminded me. Elijah, do we have a full screen on my face? We got 3 pairs of shoes. I got to show you. Okay. I'm just going to make it bigger, Elijah. So I'll let you refix it here in 2 seconds. Okay. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. Let me just make it bigger. Yep. Okay. First thing we're going to show. All right. We got the Toros. Michael Jordan box. They're being kind of stingy on the boxes right now. It's kind of all the same box. Here you go. You got you now. Now here's the deal. You have to have moxie to wear these. Ready? Kind of hot. I don't know if I have enough moxie to wear these, folks. I'll have to ask my friend. He's of the brown persuasion. He can give me the answer. Okay, those are kind of hot. That's the 4 retro. Oro. All right, next. Threes. Now, now these are just like my lucky threes. The ones on my feet are a lot more expensive though. They're just a little bit more screwed up. All right, we got the world's best shoe is what it's called. The world's best Jordan 3 retro. Here we go. They're kind of hot. They're kind of hot. I'm not going to lie. Okay. I'm not going to lie to you. These are kind of sick. black tongue. Look at that. Just like the 6s from back in 6th grade. Look at that. It's kind of hot. I like the sole. I'm not, look at the difference. I wish it said Jordan, but the original one said Nike. Now the next shoes, they had a restock on champs.com, but not on Nike, not on JD, not on Hibbett, not on anything. Here it comes. You're going to like these. All right. Again, same box. It's got the Michael Jordan on it. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. Okay. These are actually pretty rare now. Okay. They are the Jordan 6 Retro Carolina Black. Here it comes. These are hot. Hot. And you cannot buy them anymore. These are, G-Man, these are hot. I wish you could have got a pair, bro. Look at these. Ooh. And they don't look ashy. They're not gray. They are dark black suede. It's the light that makes them look blue. Look at that. Let's fucking go. Look, it's got the good old thing. Ooh. Ooh. Woo. Hot. Hot. Let's go. I got to wrap them all up. Fire shoes. Don't ask me which ones are my favorites out of those 3. The answer is yes. Yes. The answer is yes. Fuck yeah. All right. You could still be long. Look, you got T2 on the deuce. Grafica. You got T3, T4 on the 5-minute. 15-minute is long only. See, did they get rid of the snakes? 15-minute snakes still in order. I think they're going to smack it. I think they're going to smack it on the open. Okay, remember the snake is where white is outside of red and blue. Okay, we have a 2-minute snake right here. They're about to smack. Okay, we got a 2-minute, 15-minute smackerton. Snaky poo. Yeah. Here comes the snake. Here comes the snake. Right around 80. 2 minutes till the opening bell. Let's lock in. I'm in no hurry to trade. We are range bound. Okay, not only are we range bound, look at how we're right inside of this 5 minute news candle. Got it circled right here. Yeah, let's roll, boys and ladies. All right, Apex. New activation fee $59. Okay, making it cheaper to buy the eval and then pay for the activation fee. Okay? Use code SAGEFT at checkout. All right, trade day, 50% off all accounts. You can buy the all-ins, no activation fee. Use code SAGEFT at checkout. Here's the link. All right, we got 45 seconds, everybody. I balked because it was 10 seconds to the opening bell. Target hit. Yesterday's high at target. I'm in no hurry to trade. The smaller size or the larger size, Elijah? You're more than welcome to make the scene that size we had. Hey, 5 minute was legit. Red, white, and green. Big round number. Oh, let's go. Yeah, go ahead. Do your thing, bruh. Okay, here comes the big round number. Joey called it in the Discord. Let's go, baby. Okay, you have a buy imbalance here from 98.50. There's your big round number, boys. There you go. Okay, 1 minute chart would have hit targets. Completed business at 0050. 1 minute was legit. Red, white, green. First blue on green. I balked on it because it was too close to the opening bell. Take your bases, runner. Batter, runner, whatever. Runners advance. Ooh, out. Okay, we're at Upper Keltner. We're at Upper Calternius. No. Nope, not my money. As you can see on the 2 minute chart, we need 9 3/4 points to go outside the nearest range of the last 7 trading Dizzle Snays. Now, does this 2 minute probably win? Yeah, but you know what it's going to do? It's going to win without me. You know why? That's not my money. That's not my money. Delta still moving up. Prices moving up. I want to remind everyone we are fractionally up. Okay, all ESNQ, YM, Russell are fractionally up or down. Fractionally. There's no edge for us to flip a coin as to which way it's going to go this early in the session. Is it letting you use studio mode on your side, Elijah? Because I don't see you messing with it on ours. There's your 1 minute Target. Twice. Very narrow. 8.5 point wide OR opening range. Remember, the 15 and the 2 told us careful shorting. Now that it told us careful shorting, the snake bites are getting bigger on the Duas and the 15. I don't know how to say 15 all cool, so I just say it like a Filipino. 15. 15. Oh, I was like, damn, dude, they really stepped it up then, right? There's your O2s. Here comes T2 0550. I balked. I'm outside narrow range. Excuse me. I'm outside the Keltner. If the Keltner is on the chart, that means we're narrow range because Martin made the disappearing Keltners. If you're interested in the disappearing Keltners, contact at sageft.com and you have to bribe Elijah with 17 Hail Marys and 3 lashings on yourself. contact@sageft.com. You have to sweet talk Elijah. Okay, I'm going to point this out. This is something that most people miss. Look at this. It's going to come into a wedge here. There it is. Or triangle. What do we call that? Is that a wedge or a triangle? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Triangle. Okay, 15 minutes, as far as I'm concerned, has gotten ahead of itself. I'm chillaxing. I'm chilling like a penguin. Good call on the round number, boys. Good call, G. Good call, Joey. That's why we got the team, fam. If you're new, hit subscribe, turn notification bells on. Yesterday was net 20 after commissions. Net 20 points after commissions. All right, we have the Delta rising still. So here's how we have to look at this. Okay, either it's okay, either price and cumulative delta are going to continue to move in lockstep, or how many of you watched the video yesterday of the flash crash that I sent you? Let me get a show of whys in the chat. It's in the Discord. Elijah watched it. Okay. Anyone else? I know Elijah's going to watch it. He doesn't take for granted what I post. Look at him dipping this thing. Look at the big old P rudder coming up out of the 15. Look at this. They thought they was slick coming over here asking me for $200. Why don't you go ask that bitch for $200? Anyone know what movie that is? Anyone? Type it in. You think you're slick, motherfucker, coming over here asking me for $200. Yeah. Come on, it's a cult classic. Pink bar, 10 range chart. Nope. It didn't go red, white, green. Look. Dang it. It didn't go red, white, green. On Discord. Yeah, just scroll up a little bit or just search my posts. Now I have to be clear. I was there on that day trading. You couldn't trade because the spread was 10 wide. Now, just to be clear, 10 wide on that video, get ready, is 100 points wide today. Could you imagine having a spread of $5,000 between bid and offer? How many of you can afford that? No one. No one can. Okay. Look at how we didn't execute long up here. And that was the best trade of the day. Not taking a trade. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm net 1 point so far. And I know, you know what I know? I know that net is net in Spanish. You know how I know that? The box of cereal tells me. Oh, Lord. What net weight is peso net, right? Damn, I'm good, boys. I'm a Spanish speaking fool. All right. Snake met on the Duas Duas. Look at that. White outside of red and blue. Price inside. We're going to get new crime scene. Actually, we're not. We're going to be on that spread because there's already a crime scene right here. Let me show you. Let me show you what I mean here, folks. Ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Actually, I need it this big. Okay. Okay. Red, white, and blue. America, right? Just remember, America means you're in order. Okay, right now we're out of order. When we are out of order and price retraces in between red and blue, it creates this yellow line. Okay? Creates the crime scene, the scene of the crime. What does the criminal most oftentimes do in a serious case? They go back to the scene of the crime. That's right, folks. You guessed it. Okay. And so then we call that the snaky poo. Oh, I almost fell off my chair. What the hell? In this case, the snake, the spread was in the snake. Okay, so yellow lines are called crime scenes. White lines are called spreads. The spreads are created from the crime scenes, okay? You want more information about that? Go into the Discord and Joey will turn your ear. You guys know that Joey has a bot that wins over 90% of the time, right? He showed it the other day. You guys know that, right? So if you're wondering if it's possible, yes, very. We're hitting over. So when we plug this into Claude, over thousands and thousands of samples, I'm hitting 79.2% accuracy. Okay, that with thousands of trades. And Joey's hitting 91%, so he can suck it. Suck it, Joey. Great job, buddy. You deserve it. All right, we're sitting right at yesterday's high. There's nothing to do besides kick it like a Van Damme flick. Really, what I'm watching now, yeah, you can see it, is the delta in direct relation to this price. Look at the delta skew just a little bit from here. I trade ES only. There, Ed, there's a million NQ traders in here, though. And they do it, that we're all trading the same way, but slightly different. And welcome. Great question. Great question. Here's my reason. Here's my reason why I don't trade the NQ. Because I'm over 40 years old. If you're over 41, I don't recommend trading NQ. Now, can you trade the NQ off of the ES information I'm giving? Oh, hell yes, brother. Oh, hell yes. What you do is you trade your style in the NQ or whatever you trade, if it's an index, and you just go along, like you kind of take my bias, my charts bias, not mine. You take my charts context and you put it in to your system on the NQ. I'm so glad we didn't short that right there. Look at that. That would have been a loser. There was no reason to short that at all. Goes right into the snake on the 2. And now, just to be clear, this chart on the right is a 10 range chart. meaning every 10 ticks, on the 11th tick, it's going to create a new 10 tick bar. Watch right here, or right here. Okay, so watch. So after this tick, there's the 10th tick. Okay, so you see 98. So 0050, 98 from 0050 is 2.5 points. So watch, if we go to the 11th tick here, it's going to create a new bar. Okay, we got a 2-minute long. No, thank you. I am not taking it. It's trash. Now it's probably going to win because I just said that. The rest of them, 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute. Now, what I want to point out to everybody, and especially if you're new, okay, I want to point out to you, what the hell? What the hell? I want to point out to you that everything that we do is fractal. Whoa. Okay, there we go. It's fractal. Okay, so now most people think that this is zooming in. You guys see this? It looks like it's zooming in. Okay, now reverse your brain to view this zooming out. Just stare at it for a minute. Okay, here's where 95% of the traders get the fractals wrong. Ready? Most people that think that this picture is just moving inwards. Here comes your 1R and your 2 minute. Got a 10 range long. I'm not taking it. Most people think that this is moving in. It's zooming in. Okay. It's not. Prove that this is zooming in. You can't. Notice. Okay, I'm going to zoom out. Watch this. Notice this doesn't tell you find the fractal by zooming in. Look at this. Nowhere does it say zoom in and that's your fractal. What you're missing in this statement is that it's in and out. %95 of the traders only look at in. They say, oh, look, we have a 5-minute blank. They say, oh, let's go down to the 1 minute and let's enter. No. No, don't fucking do that. That's how people get it wrong. Not only does the fractal zoom in, the fractal zooms out. Nowhere on here does it say zoom in, and you're going to see it zoom in, zoom in. Look, this one goes in and out. Look. Do you guys realize that's a fractal? Fucking genius. Genius. Not me. Elijah's the genius. Okay? Okay, and fractals are created by chaos theory. Okay, when you think of chaos theory, the easiest way to think about it is harmonic imbalance, right? Your front tires on your car. Notice every 15, 20 seconds, it goes whoop, 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 and then it goes back to smooth again. Harmonic imbalance. Okay? Good. There's your Friday fun fact. Notice how we have nothing to do up here because we're at Upper Keltner on the Duas. Who cares? That's not our money. Who gives a shnikes if it goes up, right? Look, you're at like 20R on this 5-minute long. It did leg sweep. It did pay us. It did pay us 2 points. 2 puntos. Okay, you got the leg sweep. Here's your legs, full leg sweep, 99.75 to 027 Feezy. 575 is 1R if you are in the trade. I am not in the trade. You'd hear my orders. Have you ever been happy as a pig in shit to be up 1 point? Now I'm in one. I'm up 1 point in 3 accounts in my PAs. Hey, 5 minute went in order. Look at this. But where's the paint that says get long? Before, excuse me, as it crosses, nowhere, nowhere. I just explained that. Okay, this right here is not what we're talking about. If this now look, if this bar were paint, holy mother, right? We'd be waiting for the next paint and we would stay long. We would be enter on the 2, we'd enter on the 1, we'd enter on the 10, right? And then we'd be waiting for the 15-minute fractal to tell us what the next level is. See how we went up and down? Ah, good, 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 good. Most people, even educators, miss the up part of le fractalis. Okay, let's see how do you say fractal in Spanish? Fractal. Fractal. Oh shit! I knew that answer. Right? What is pizza in Spanish? Now I'm just gonna go out on a limb. Pizza. Okay. What about computer? Right? What? I think I know the answer. How do you say computer in Spanish? Computadora. Computer. Computadora. The computer. The fractal. It's fractal. Jeff. Jeff of a buh. Jeff, how you doing, buddy? One of our longest time members here, Jeff of a buh. Folks, if you want to talk about, if you want to ask him about banging his head against the wall, go ahead. I'm sure he'll answer. And Jeff, yes, I did read your email. Don't think it went unnoticed. Look at how beautiful this is. Not trading here. Good, 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 good. Let me tell you why. Here's the threat. Look at way down here. Do you guys see these moving averages very well, or should I make them bigger? Did it make all of them bigger? Okay, line. Martin, how do we make this one SMA configuration? They're trash, Crimson. They're where we sit here and we talk. That's what they are, brother. Oh, line 3 settings. Oh, it's making those bigger. Shit. I was making the crime scenes bigger. Whoops. Yeah, whoops. This chart's going to hate me here in a minute. It's like, can't compute, can't compute. Yeah, we'll just hit OK. We'll let it do its thing. It's gonna take a minute because it's got to do the volume profile here. Okay, they're a little fatter. Okay, good. Good. Look at the trouble this thing's having. Could this thing rip straight through this pink? Yes, it could. Now okay. So now I do want to mention it is legit, right? You at red, white, green, okay, and your first green has the green has the pink bar. So leg sweep legit, okay. It is legit, but I've learned my lesson on these fucking trades. What do you tell a man that has 2 black eyes? what what do you tell me after Elijah gave me 2 black eyes? Nothing Elijah hasn't told me twice already. Okay? Nothing that I haven't been told twice already. We're chilling. We're chilling. There's so much paint right here. Either this blasts on the 2-minute or it doesn't. Okay, let's look at the 5-minute. We might have a long here. No. Let me tell you why. That's the second green. Look at this. That's the second paint, right? So here was the first one. I'll show you. Here was the first one. Okay, here's the second one. Let me show you what I mean. Okay. So after that turned green, it went red, white, green. There's the first one. Okay. There's the first one. There's your long. Let's bring that back in, and I want you guys to see it. Okay. So right here is your paint. Not right here. Now could this win? Sure. Not my money. Not my money. Crimson, you've gotten pretty good at walking away when it's shite, huh? Do you realize that's a superpower? Do you realize that 97% of the people can't do that? All right, we're also stuck at the 5-minute spread. Where's my 5-minute spread? Okay, it's a little bit off. Martin, do you see? Martin, look at this. Maybe this will help you. You have a 5-minute spread at 0250, but it's a bit off here. I think okay, it's slightly different there. We'll work on that. See, like I said, it could pop right up through there. That's not my money. Cool. Great job, guys. 575. You got filled. Okay. Not my money. Not my money. All right. So now those of you that are new, if you're wondering why do I have two levels here? Okay, so this is what's the guy's name? David something, right? He's from Scotland, right? And he says this. He says, next time you're thinking about making taking a trade, what I want you to do is I want you to write down where your entry would be. And what I want you to do is I want you to put your entry where your stop order would have been. So that's what this is, right? Let's say we go long here. I'm not saying this is a trade. Let's say we go long here at 275. Okay, well, most people have their stop right underneath the bar. Well, look at how that shits on you. So what we do is we go equidistant. Okay, we go 1 to 1 from here to here. We put the stop here. Okay, add where the entry, where your stop would have been. Okay, I say that because I want you guys to never forget how I say it. Where your stop would have been. And he says, and notice how many times your stop would have been hit. I love that guy. That guy's so awesome. David something. All right, now, folks, we're chilling. My mouth is absolutely cotton mouth dry. No, I'm not high. I just have cotton mouth because I've been talking so damn much. And why am I monologuing? To keep you guys from entering. I've got a slam pack day, folks. I'm already done with my first drink. I'm going to wait on the second one. Probably about 2 hours. Might need to get some water. Oh, I've got some water in my filter, my pitcher here. All right, your 5-minute would have hit targets. Did I take the trade? No. I explained why we didn't take the trade. Think about this trade right here, fam. This trade had a 2 and 1 point fucking stop and did not get hit. Full targets, 10 to 1. 10 to 1. 20 to 1 if you took it on the leg sweep, folks. 20 to 1. Nah, it's close to 21. It's real close. It's real close. 18 to 1. Sorry. Okay, your 2-minute hit 1R. Your 5-minute hit 1R. Notice your 15 minutes still stuck in the mud. Now, where would I have flipped long only on the 15 minutes grafica? Folks, you could see it clear as day. Right here, we would have entered right here. Now, let's confirm this. That didn't work. Ooh, do you guys see it? You see how this works? Look at this. Red, white, green. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 bars after that big reversal bar. Let's see where we're at. I'm going to buy another capture card so I don't have to keep doing this. Okay, 1, 2. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Ladies and gentlemen, do you see it? Look at what the stop would have been. Oh my God. This is the sickest trade ever. Look at this. There's like a 1-point stop. Oh, yeah, but I don't want to get in. The stop's too small. It's just going to hit the. Suck it. That is everything that we're looking for. Do you guys see this? Red, white, green, pink. Balls deep. It gets like 10 to 1. What is that? Oh, yeah. Look, it gets like 8, 9 to 1 right here. Excuse me. 4 to 4.5 to 1. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm thinking that it's never mind. Yeah, 4 to 4.5 to 1. Okay, right here. And then it comes back and stops you out on your trailing stop, right? Look at how they, oh, look at this. How many people are stuck in this OR break? We're going to find out. That's right, Bruce. Watch Bruce and Crimson for when they say there's nothing to trade. I do agree with them almost 100% of the time. Crimson last week said no trading for me. I'm out of here when I got smoked. Right now to get the trading view indicator, folks, go to the Discord and ask for it. And in the Discord, hashtag Trader Chatter is where everyone hangs out. Just so you know, hashtag Trader Chatter on the Discord. Now, how else could we have traded this 15-minute long? Uh, fractally. All right, no more monologuing. Back to chip shuffling. Has anyone grabbed any poker chips and learned to shuffle? If you're wondering what that noise is, folks, if you can hear it, if you're new, I shuffle poker chips with my left hand. I'm left-handed, so my mouse is on my right hand. All right, leg sweep on your 2-minute complete. Leg sweep, 3.5 points complete. Oh, 525 1R. Okay, if we get paint on the 15, okay, if we get long paint on the 15, be very careful shorting. Large offers at 09 and 010. 010. 010. That's not real. How does the camera look, guys? Does it look a little too white? I don't mean Caucasian. You want to talk about Caucasian a little too white? Bend, Oregon. It's all Caucasian. Sometimes it's even a little too Caucasian for myself. Notice I didn't take this short. Well, first of all, I wouldn't have gotten filled. Second of all, what the fuck? Where's the context, right? None. None. Now, ask yourself, is this the beginning of a fractal downwards? That's a different question. It will answer the question for us because right now we're fractal long, 5 minute, 2 minute. Yeah, 1 minute. Sure. Okay. Sure. We're going downwards, right? We don't have a 15-minute fractal. Mic sound good, guys? And poker chips at a minimum sound? Yeah, they're barely reading on the spectrometer here, so this is good. Isn't that an awesome name? I called him Ed. Ed, are you still here? Ed, short for educate him. We're very impressed with your screen name. Thank you. All right. Have a good nap, buddy. You must be. Are you on the bus or the airplane? There is a slight sell here at 0125, but it's really just telling me be careful on the long. It's not saying open short. Okay, now the 10 range, 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, red, white, and blue is all in order, right? So no shorting here. Now, would the 1 minute short of just one? Yes. Now, do I know if you got filled? Well, you would have gotten filled. Okay, but I'm not right. So now, folks, fractally, what have we contagioned to? I don't know if that's how you actually say it, but it doesn't matter. Okay, we went from the 10 range to the 1 minute to the 2 minute. Oh shit! Now we're getting somewhere. Do you guys see how this fractal goes up? Are you guys seeing this? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Okay. It tells you don't go long. See how the fractal goes upwards? 10 range first kicked off with the yellow, which we know yellow is the strongest signal that we have. Okay. 1 minute goes contagious from the 10. 2 minute goes contagious from the 1. Does the 5 minute get contagious? Contagion? Oh, the 2 minute was a long. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Right now, we're only fractally 10 range, 10 range, 1 minute. Look at that. Look at the 10 range. Give you 2R. It just tells you don't trade. It doesn't mean we have to take the fucking short, right? We don't have to do anything. We can kick it, right? And I apologize for giving you bad information on the 2. That's a bad long as far as I'm concerned. That is not a long that you and I would participate in. Look at all the failed long here. Fail. Now, a lot of you that are new are probably wondering, what are these bars that are painted? I'm so glad you asked. What you see is everywhere that I've lost money since I started trading futures in, I want to say 2000, it had to have been December of 2005. It has to be November or December of 2005. Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't mean I was winning. Doesn't mean I was making money. No, 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 no. No, no. No, no, no. Okay. It took me a long time to learn how to make money. What this is this is everywhere that I lost money, right? So let me give you an example of this right here. Dum Rev, Dum old losing Rev waits through all this and he gets long. Let's just say right here. Okay. This is my long, right? And I'm making this up, right? Well, where's my stop? Oink. So this is the strongest signal that I can produce, period. Yellow bars are the strongest, period. Do they all win? No. But are they the strongest? See. Look at how this level, look at that. So now we have a Joey X right here. You guys see this? Joey, will you post your percentage win loss in that robot for me, please, over in Discord? Watch this, folks. If you don't believe that it's doable, he showed it yesterday. You can go right in the Discord and scroll back. And I'll tell you right now, Joey has no idea how to program shit. Okay, what he said was you pay $20 a month for Claude, and you hook Claude up to your shit, and you lock it in. I'm on the sidelines, folks. Let's go, Lucas. Look at how well your contagion from the 10 range to the 1 works. Is working. Okay, if we get a leg down in the 2, excuse me, you're going to get paint. You need the 8 EMA to cross the 20 SMA. Oh yeah, look at this. Woo! Do they get contagion on the doigt? Look, you got another 1 minute sell. Look at that. Do we get contagion on the doigt? Doigt menotes grafica. I'm not saying we're going to. I'm asking, do we? And remember, don't guess as to whether it's going to happen. Don't guess as to whether it's going to happen. Okay? It tells us if it's going to happen or not. And the answer is maybe. Let's go, everybody. Okay, I am trading 3 Apex PAs, 5 evals, and 1 trade day eval. Am I saying that right? 3 PAs, 1 trade day, and 5 Apex evals. That's confirmed. Using the Replicanto trade copier. And let me tell you, they have upgraded it and they have gotten rid of the error. Okay, let me show you. How do I show you the error? Okay, right here. Okay, see this ATM copy? Turn it off. Turn it off. It gets rid of all of the orange orders. Okay, and what it does, okay, instead of putting the bracket in there as the master copy does, right? The orders that follow your master copy become they're in ninja terms, they're not green orders. Okay, they're pink. Okay, meaning it's putting the orders in using the program instead of the ATM on the follower accounts. Now, I don't know how that made it fix itself, but it did. Okay. So turn these off. Okay. Chips, it's good. Okay. All right. We're starting to drip here. You guys see this? Now look at how powerful that yellow is. Even though I didn't take it, doesn't matter. Look at that. It said no mas. How do you say long in Spanish? No mas largo. No mas largo. Look at that. You get Spanish lessons while we're trading. Excuse me. Happy Friday, everyone. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend planned. Nice and relaxing, kicking it like a Van Damme flick, chilling, chilling, chilling. Look at this. Good, good. And how did we know to not take this? Ready? Ready? It's fractal. Ah, thank you very much. Good, good, good. Right? Your 10 range is contagious to your 1 minute. What we're waiting for now is, do they get the 20 SMA to turn down to create another paint bar? Doesn't have to. It don't have to do shit. Okay. And while we're inside narrow range, as you guys know, I just take base hit, base hit, base hit. I am 2 for 3. I have 1 stop out. I am up 1 point net after commissions on 3 accounts. See why we don't guess, fam? See why we don't guess what it's going to do? Look, there's taking it right back up. Doink, doink. First touch white, 2 minute. Pretty much first touch red, 2 minute. I'm undecided here. I'm undecided here. As much as I would love to just balls deep short it, undecided here. Obviously, if I'm undecided, I'm not taking the trade. Sitting at yesterday's high. That's what these green triangles are. Also, here's what we're missing. Here's what I haven't talked about. Okay, look at your 2 minute spread. Lines up exactly at 95 with yesterday's high. That, Elijah, you see what we were talking about yesterday? You see how this is a major over under because we have the spread on another location? Muy importante. Okay, if you've had calls with me and you want to be on the list to get paint for your Ninja Trader, contact at sageft.com is the email address, and you can try to sweet talk Elijah to get you early on the list. It is completely up to him what he does. Folks, I'm just the trader here. He runs the back end. But we do want to get a couple more of you some paint. If you've had at least a call with me, you are eligible. You are eligible. Crime scenes, maybe. Okay, but for sure we can get you some paint if you've had calls with me, right? Because we have to understand the context in which to take the paint. All right, new crime scene 9850. New crime scene 9850. 10 range. All right, Alpha, have a great weekend, buddy. Good job. Good, good, good. All right, we got a new spread. Here it goes. Way up here at about 17. So do we get there? Are we going back down to 7,561? 50 points below us. Okay, snake bite, 10 range. Okay, contagion to the 1. Oh, 751R on the sweep. Okay, I'm going 2 points on this. Did it disappear? Okay, 2 points out on the ad. 2 points out on the ad. 98.50. Okay, 175 leg sweep. 175 leg sweep. Hush. One tick Rick. Ooh, printed, no fill. Come on. Let's go. Okay, 475 final. 475 final. 475 final. Ooh, stopped out. Holy shit. Whoa. Wow. Look at this. Oh my God. Wait, what the hell? Wait a minute. Why is it selling? What? What the hell? No way. No way. What the hell? Well, okay. That didn't work. Okay, I guess I'm gonna start over. Oh, okay. That fucked me. Um. Oh well. Oops. Oops. I messed up on two of the accounts that were follower accounts. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna have to look at that here in a second. I was wondering why it said buy at 77. I'm like, what the hell? I'm about to look at that here in a second. So right now I'm trading one PA, one PA. All right, there's an untouched crime scene at around 599. Ooh, this is going to go straight back up. VWAP. Do we get below 86? Thanks, Tony. Okay, so that 98.50, that's probably where they're heading. I'm in the micros on one account, just trading one account, micros only, and I end up getting hosed. So yeah, at VWAP. Okay, below 90. Okay, can we get to the 2-minute 200 right down here, right down here? All right, we got a low to low trend line. Let's see if it holds or if it breaks. You have a 2-minute sell on a pull back to the VWAP. 85.25 target. I'm in the micros on this because it's moving so fast. And then 81.25 would be 2R. I'm in the micros. Wow, it instantly went to 85.25 without me even seeing it. 81.25 2R. Okay, noise here at 85s. Can we get through the 85s? Yes, Elijah. Yes. Yes. Yep. Yep. DOA. 100%. All right, 87s is your over under here. I have not traded my evals yet today. $85.50 first target. Yuck. I'm about to get smoked, and that'll be the end of my day, folks. I just trade in the micros. If I hit my daily limit, I'm done. So 93.25, we put it at 89.25. What a terrible tweet there. Yeah. All right, that's going to do it for me here in about 2 points, guys. And that'll just hit my daily limit, and I'll be done. And it's not anything serious. Just to be clear, it's not anything serious. I'm in the micros. Taking it very, very easy today, folks. Very easy today. All right, we just hit the snake in the 1 minute chart. It had to go there. Now it can go down. Now it can go down. Let's go. Look at the 1 minute snaky poo. They're gonna take this higher, son of a bitch. Hey, back at yesterday's high. This trend is higher. Do they pull it back first or not? Now, if you're looking to short again, right? I'm not saying it's going to. Okay, it has to roll over, and if it doesn't roll over, well, then don't jump in front of it, right? The second you decide, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but the second that you decide to go long, it's going to, right? Just like those of you that just mash the sell button on the way down, look at how they have to make a decision here, right? Uh-oh. The shorts don't want it above 94. VWAP. Snake on the 1 minute was fed. Snake, it's nope. Nope. 10 range is still in order. Okay, we're at the decision point on the 2. Little Fridays spice, shall we call it, right? All right, now the tape is 94 by 90. 94 by 90. Pinprick. This is going to be the end of me. If you hear the stop out, that's hitting my daily limit, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, which is in about 2 points. I mean, that'll be it for me until Monday. Okay, here it comes. Here comes my stop out, and I'll see you guys on Monday. It's not anything major, not anything major. Okay, they're coming up to the yellow, coming up to the open yellow, 98.50. Here it comes. And that will be the end of my fucking day. Where am I short? 30, 40, 50 points lower. In the micros. All right, there's your 98s. In the micros, but I'm short like 30 points lower. I don't know. I really messed this up in the micros. That's why I'm just sitting here. All right, look at the touch. And as you can see, I'm not upset about it at all because whatever. Just a small mistake here. Look at how it touches the 98s. Look at that. Okay, now we're at the low to low. What do they do with it here? Okay, we got a prior low to low here, right? Right down there. Yep, right where they touched it, 92s. Now they're going to take it higher. Okay, if this doesn't print 90, this is going much higher. Okay, remember 94 was your over under. Look what happened when they got through 94. Look, you have a buy imbalance. Right here. You have a buy imbalance. 94, right? They just pushed right through it. Like I said, 94 by 90, right? Yeah. Okay, notice how they came down, touched 94, found demand, right? So now it's 94.00 or 94.90. Okay, sitting at yesterday's high. Do they love it? All right, 1 minute says keep buying, but it's a down bar on a buy. You see that? Interesting. So it's backwards, right? So no trade. Uh, Pat, I have an average price of $89.25, but it's got me red because I've had ads that have small targets on them. Okay, see how 94 sticky? Now what? O's or 90s? Great trading day, nonetheless, everybody. Not a big deal. Great trading. I moved after this rip downwards. Okay, I just went into the micros after my stop, and just chilling, And either I lose or I come back to zero, and it'll be the end of my day anyway. Yeah, no harm, no foul. Yeah. I have not traded my evals, just my PAs in the micros on this move. And I'm not down any sort of massive amount of money or anything like that. Might be a 3 Celsius day for me, folks. I have a long day ahead of me. All right, 90. 90's the over under, fam. Remember, 90, 94. Okay, and now our spread right here at 89. Major. Okay, do we get to 87 or not? Yes, we do. Do we get to 85s? Yes, we do. Do we get to 82s? 81s? Full disclosure, in the micros. All right, tape read is on point. On point. And the tape read was 90 by 94. I said it right when it happened. Okay, we've got a flat tire at 79. That will be interesting if we get there. Okay, we got volume at about 66s. I'm not saying we're going there. I'm just mapping it out. Okay, we came up and started to get into the flat tire around 97s, 98s, all the way to 99s. Are those going to remain unfilled? Or, excuse me, are the top half of that going to be remain unfilled? Okay, lower is 79.66. And it doesn't have to go lower. Remember that. All right, notice we went right to the spread at 89 and died. I'm not saying it's going to keep going lower. Notice we touched it and reversed. Okay, so now that's the over-under, 89 by 84.50. And next one is 79.75, right? And 79s and is the flat tire. I need 8250 and 8125, please. Please. Por favor. Por favor. Por favor. I'm in the micros, full disclosure. Now that's what we call a tweet bomb. Holy shit. Oh, another cell signal. Two-minute sell. 2 minute sell. 8250 out. 8125 next. 7975 next. 1 minute and 2 minutes sell. '89 VWAP. Huge cluster on the 2 minute right there at 85. Another 2 minute sell. 10 range sell at 8425. Okay, canceling that order. What 125 target, 125, 1R. There's a 5 minute sell at 84. Everything says 8425. Excuse me. 10 range, 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute say sell at 8425. Either it wins big time, okay, or we go straight back to 0175. Hey, it hit 8150. Come on. Print it. It went one tick from the target. Come on. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. Do it. Do it. Do it. Captain and Coke. Do it. Ooh, 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 one tick. Ooh, he shoots, he scores. All right, one R out, 1 R out, 1 R out. Okay, 1 R out on the 2 minute. Okay, 1 R, not, excuse me. 625 next, which will be 1 R on the 1 minutus grafica. Okay, notice the fractal has gone down. Yeah, 2 minutes short, kind of a weird one. $79.50, next target. Bang. Next target 70, 76.25, 76.25. And then 73.25. All right. Do they turn it around right here at the 80s? Unopened CS at 71.50. Decision, VWAP. Yeah, we either go 90, 94, right? Okay, or 90 was the top. Okay, snake bite on your 10 range. They're trying to push through the VWAP. If it's successful, it's going to go quick. Yeah, they're trying to break right through the VWAP. They may get. They may get it. Hey, yesterday's high is 95. Yesterday's high is 95. Remember, 90 and 94. We're above 90, so it looks like we're going to 94. Okay, it's right between 94 and 90. Snake bite was hit below. Okay. Add out. I was trying to offer 93.25. It went to 93. You rat bastard. It went to 93. I was offering 93.25 on in the micros. Damn. Oh damn. Now it can go there. Hey, 90. 90. One tick from my 88.75 target in the micros. Okay, 88.75 out. This is beautiful. If you use this crime scene as a location, here's the first cell after location reversal, right? So that's something to watch, right? Pinprick on the VWAP. This will be the last little flurry of the session here. Here, right back into a new crime scene on the 2. Getting really crowded over there at around 92. $95 over under here. We got a spread right there at 96. And this is my last trade, guys. Last trade. Last trade. Last trade. It's going to go quickly here. I'm about to get smoked. About to get smoked. Quickly. Hey, we're through we're through the crime scene. Okay, now 98.50 is the over under here. Yellow line. They're gonna rip OOs. That's gonna do it for me. And I'll be starting fresh on Monday. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work on some evals. Right. I bought 6 today. I didn't trade any of them.